Today's horoscope, Sagittarius April 22, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. You draw on your intuition more readily as you focus on your work or practical affairs today and tomorrow. Your sense for money or business matters is on point, mainly because you're not glossing over problem areas. Aim to select activities today that keep you grounded. Even though energies are stable, the day doesn't lack a spirit of progress. You can be excited about taking action or doing something productive related to your personal or home life. In fact, this can be a very resourceful time when you instinctively know how to make the most of what you have. Your love horoscope. You may or may not be fond of the idea of making the first move, but nothing is supposed to say the same. And despite whether you're single or already taken, today's astro weather is urging you to be more hands-on in your love life or with your crush. Please note, this doesn't have to be a physical thing unless you want it to be. Instead, this is about the practical and mundane aspects of your connection, because it still matters. For instance, before the moon wraps up in Capricorn, it will harmonize with Mercury, celestial ruler of your relationship sector, via your responsible 6th house of daily duties. Your career horoscope. Expect a stable day. Although the moon in Capricorn is curiously questioning your sense of value and security, you may not feel as self-conscious during this lunation. Since the moon trines the sun and Uranus in Taurus, you may feel stable throughout your workday. Moments of second-guessing yourself or your job security will likely be fleeting. You already know you are undoubtedly valued in your role, so there is no need to fret. As changes or unexpected instances may arise throughout your day, be sure to remain level-headed as you react appropriately to the situation. Your finance horoscope. Having the moon in your income sector during the sun's early days in your work sector was always going to be an advantage, but even more so with Pluto, the last planet here, slowing to a crawl. Until now it has been the planetary activity on the income front that has been doing all the heavy lifting, but with the pace picking up on the job front, income potential can now get an easier ride. Social life today. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move, and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything. Sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. Your dating horoscope. You have to spend some of your mental energy thinking about new flirting strategies, as boring as that may seem at first. It could get a little more exciting as you figure out new ways to do it. Flirting tips. If a lot of new things happen and not all appear positive at first, be prepared for subsequent surprises. Accepting disruption or changes in your love life, you approach matters in a self-assured and positive way, even if it does not follow your ideal plan. Allow for plenty of improvement and progress in your love life. Lucky numbers 9, 22, 28, 35, 44. Your well-being horoscope. Quite often one can hear you complain about not knowing which voice to listen to. There is no right or wrong, but you, among other signs, are often fooled into thinking so. This is really the main issue for you, accepting the uncertainty in life. To help you acquire security in this insecure world, it is important to ground yourself in a consistent exercise regimen. The benefit is psychological as well as physical. Consistency and discipline will set you free. Your daily numeroscope. This can be a really fun day for you. If things have been stressing you or getting you down, get ready to feel much better. It can be almost impossible to get through an entire day without smiling and laughing when there is a vibration in the air. Don't dwell on things. Get yourself going and see what you can get into. Being active and social is probably just what you need to get back on your feet, if need be. Daily Planetary Overview. The vibe is grounded, but you could also feel ready to impose some structure on your home and lifestyle. If you've been putting off chores or home improvement tasks, today is the day to take care of such business. The energy here can sometimes make us a little tightly wound, so remember to stretch and focus on your breath if you feel the tension rising. On a personal note, now would be a good time to set some boundaries with people who don't always stay in their lane. If you need time for yourself or want others to mind their own business, say so. While the day should go by fairly predictably, the evening promises to be more exciting. The moon forms a supportive trine to wild card Uranus, which could shake things up a bit. You might receive a surprise gift, find the perfect wallet, or come into some money you weren't anticipating. To help facilitate this cycle of unexpected good luck, try to do something nice for someone you care about. Just be sure to check your energy level and continue your self-care routine, because Mars in Pisces activates the moon, which can make you feel exhausted and temperamental. Sky for today. In the morning, the moon sextiles Mars in Pisces. The Capricorn moon motivates us to consider our legacy, and as it links up with Mars, we become aware that we can achieve our goals without needing our victories to come at another's expense. Today, the greatest rewards are reaped by inspiring those around us with our vision. By communicating practically, we generate the excitement necessary to win over hearts and minds. After nightfall, the Capricorn moon squares off with Chiron in Aries, provoking sensitivities. Our mood is self-conscious and self-deprecating. Despite our best efforts, we feel like we aren't making headway. Worse, we perceive ourselves as unworthy of success. This belief that we are lesser likely has its roots in our youth. Our family environment might have been stern and unsupportive, encouraging us to take the familiar and predictable route instead of cheering our independence. Over time, we've become reticent to try new things, yet when we follow the traditional path, we are equally disheartened. At this juncture, we may be trying to impress the voice of our inner elder. Turning our attention to our inner child reveals it is they who hold the keys to our hidden strengths. We may be literally isolated from loved ones, or otherwise feel there is an emotional wall preventing others from seeing or hearing us. This influence will pass relatively quickly. In the meantime, we might brainstorm ways to better connect with our own inner authority. What steps could we take to embrace our capabilities and competency? The moon then enters a voidtive course lasting until tonight. Avoid starting projects and let the natural flow of the day take its course.